in his pants.
I don't really have a poopy in my pants. I was just singing about it.
No one knows what that is as fanfare, and that's the victory music in like Final Fantasy. One of the more longer running franchises. That and the Tales series and fuck Star Ocean.
Yeah, Star Ocean.
New Star Ocean just came out yesterday. No, technically it's a new day now. I mean, we haven't gone to bed yet, so it's still today in my mentality. But
I did sleep quite a bit earlier.
Yeah, you did. I got up at what, like 1:30? No, almost 2:30. That felt great. But let's see here.
Sticky need.
I want that.
The flame.
But I want to see if it's even any good.
Yeah.
And the problem is, if I spend $5 grand on that,
and it's not,
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Yeah. But better be good for that price.
That's the only way to get it. It's either to get it through her, or him. So you either use the tokens, and you need 60 of the tokens to get it, or through her. But I mean, granted, like the tokens are a hell of a lot harder to get.
Yeah.
Than the defender coins, because the defender coins you get dailies, so you can get a reasonable amount. Plus you get them every single mission.
Yeah.
While those you have to do end game incursions and shit, and I don't have people running end game incursions with. Like end game.
The gems.
You what?
Like the diamond thingies.
Oh, the gems, you buy those. Like those are actually like money packs.
Oh, okay.
And those are like to buy accessories and shit. Like if you wanted to. Yeah, we're going over random shit just in case you weren't aware. Like all the different hero costumes. Like see how it costs 800 gems, 120 or 120, 1200. Like they have a lot of really cool ones.
Yeah.
But like the Star Wars ones they have.
Yeah.
And then the elemental ones are pretty badass, but the elemental ones, like that right there, that's almost $40.
That's ridiculous.
That's $40 for it. But the only cool thing about it is that all of the accessories are all the accessories you can get for the main character. Like everything's unlocked. Yeah. So you can completely customize how she looks, even with the flame body. So basically, it gives you a flaming version of the original character, or
you can still customize.
And you can customize it with like all the different. Like what was it? He has a ghost one now. Where is it? There it is.
Guardian of the Dead.
Yeah. So now he has like a ghost element. I don't think Squire doesn't have one. The monk has one.
The Galaxy Monk?
No.
No, the Guardian of the Storm.
There's Guardian of the Storm, Guardian of the Spirit, and then Guardian of Fire. And then I would assume that the Squire will be like Guardian of the Earth. Like that would just make sense to me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And then you also got the Galaxy Huntress is pretty badass. All the Galaxy characters look really badass. They're just big freaking glowing eyes of doom But that's basically what the gems are for. The other thing you can use gems for is like pets. Like if you have eggs, you can actually, depending on how much you have, you can get specialty pets. The other thing you can use gems for is like what's it called? The Super Saiyan cat thing that I have.
Yeah.
You have to buy that. And there's a robot one. Yeah, cat carrot.
Cat carrot, yeah.
Cat carrot. Kakarot. Hey look, Dose Peoples. Alright, so I'm trying to think of what would be best to level you at this point. We were trying to come up with a topic.
Yeah, so if you have a topic you would like us to speak about, please comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. So, I mean, even for a future, game, just leave a comment so that way we know any topic. We really could care less. We really don't have boundaries either. I mean, we do have some boundaries.
I don't know, dude. I was talking about giving people AIDS, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you were. I guess we could just do Throne Room. Throne Room would give you a good bit of experience, tons of enemies, and you have the best chance of getting rare loot and stuff off of Throne Room. Never mind on what? What? What'd you say never mind for?
Say your mom.
Shane, I'm going to have you give me all of your mana.
Yeah, I was already planning on it.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page with that. Alright, so I can quickly go build all this crap. Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
If you hit R2, well, you can then... I'm not holding anything but the button itself.
Yeah.
It'll allow you to rotate instead of holding X and doing it.
Oh, that's cool.
Random thought.
The things you find out.
What the fuck? No, I need to do it that way. So we were kind of having a conversation about, prior to starting this, about smart children, dumb children.
Sounds so terrible. Dumb children. I mean, there are dumb people.
There are dumb people. It's not, and I'm not saying like special needs children. I'm not making fun of those in the slightest bit, because technically I was a special needs child.
Not anybody with an actual intellectual disability.
Like dumb as brick kids. Like the ones that you could literally probably they've run into a wall without having any type of classification of any type of special need, and still just kind of oh, there's a wall there?
It's like the type of kids that seem like they're high all the time.
Like what?
The type of kids that seem like they're high all the time.
Yeah, those ones. And then we were also talking about ugly babies.
I feel like there's a social stigma, and we're not allowed to say babies are ugly, but I mean, there's some really ugly babies out there.
There's a social stigma on everything. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, it's everybody bitch-assness, man. Bitch-assness.
No.
People get butt.
Yeah, I refer to it as the butthurt nation.
What did Ice-T put up a video about it? And he was like, the pussification of America.
Pussification of America.
Pussification of America.
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
Like, oh, we have to be
politically correct all the time.
Correct about everything. And
PC, man, PC. You gotta be PC.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm cool with everybody. I don't judge anybody, but I don't know. Some things I like to make fun of.
I mean, technically, okay. Let me put it this way: if you're gonna watch this video, don't get butthurt. I'm just gonna point that out. Don't get butthurt. I really don't care. If you're gonna leave some hate, leave some hate. That's cool, but it's not gonna stop me from making videos and talking about what I want and everything else. I'm not trying. My goal is not to offend, But if it does, go fuck yourself.
I really don't give a shit anymore if I offend people.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I offend somebody, go fuck yourself. I could care less. I'm here doing this out of pure entertainment to myself. And if I entertain other people in the process, sweet. I'm not going to be upset about that.
Pretty much.
But it's also one of those things that, you know, if you're going to be butthurt, leave.
Deuces!
Yeah, exactly. The motto. Deuces! I still love when my son says that. There's... Oh, yeah, he doesn't hold his hand right anymore.
No, yeah.
He used to. Oh my god, it'd be so funny when he would say it. It was like those magical moments in parenthood when your kid does something that just makes you laugh so hard, and then they just continue to do it because they know it makes you laugh, and then they're just playing it out at that point. But
no, I love when he tries to give people tips.
oh yeah, oh my god, when my son was like little, and I mean, it was one of those things like we showed him knuckles, you know, we showed him tips, high fives, and we showed him tips. And if you don't know what tips are, is like when you wiggle your fingers together, that's tips.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Yeah. And that's like an old thing.
Rocket power.
Yeah, rocket power and shit. So if you know what rocket power is, you're officially cool in my book. But it's one of those things like you always want to teach your kids like random crap that you enjoyed. And that was one of those stupid things that I enjoyed, so of course I'm gonna teach my kids. But another funny thing is I've managed to get my son to permanently refer to my father as old dude.
Like, that is awesome, dude.
Well, cause he has a couple different pops. Like he has a pop already, so he won't call my dad pop. Yeah, but it's one of those things like, so I was like, he was like, what do I call him? Old dude. Like this was when he was little, and I didn't expect him to remember it. And then he was like, are we gonna go see old dude? Yeah, we can go see old dude.
We're the one time in the car, he's like, it's Christmas ball. He told me call you old dude.
Yeah, my son completely like called me out.
He told me to call you old dude.
My son completely ratted me out. He was because my dad was actually getting a little aggravated by it.
Really?
He was like, seriously, stop calling me old dude. And he just kept calling him old dude. And we're just sitting there like, oh man, come on. Slow down a little bit there, kiddo.
Old dude. I swear I'm gonna teach my nieces to call my dad that.
Like, it's one of those things like don't get me wrong, I love my dad and everything else, but I have to mess with him. He's my dad. That's how you do things. You mess with your family. So, like, it's hard to mess with my mom at this point, because my mom is just kind of my mom. And as much as I love her, sometimes she does some weird stuff. But I don't judge my mom because, you know, my mom helps so much. Like, my dad and mom have helped us a lot. So it's one of those things, like, I'm highly appreciative of them, but to call my dad old dude was just too much. Like, there's no way I couldn't laugh at that shit.
That's like in Men in Black. It's like, hey, old dudes.
What'd you say, love? He is their grandson. Right? He may not be blood, but he is family. And in case you were wondering, my son is my stepson, but I will refer to him as my son. He will continue to refer to me as Chris unless he chooses otherwise. Although he did call me Dad the other day, by the way.
Did you cry?
Yeah, he ran out into the kitchen. He's like, Dad! Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, what are you apologizing for? If that's what you wanted to say, go ahead. I'm not gonna yell at you for it.
Legendary cool.
It was cute because it was like the first time I've ever heard him say it.
Yeah.
I didn't correct him on it. Yeah, he does call you Dad. When he comes back, he calls everybody Dad. That's true though. Hey, allow me to have my moment once in a blue moon.
Yeah, she totally just bit that.
Yeah, she completely like destroyed that moment. The moon is not purple.
What?
fucking smartass, dummy.
You know, you just literally stated an oxymoron. You called me a smartass and a dummy in the same sentence.
I said I was being a smartass, you dummy.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I think he pays attention to about 60% of what you say.
No, probably like 20% if I'm lucky.
You guys are such a loving couple.
We truly are. We sound mean to each other sometimes, but we really... Yeah, it's all out of love.
Hey, where are we going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
You could have went around and upgraded stuff. It doesn't change anything.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, you just want me to do all the work.
That's less work I gotta do. Might just stand up here, too. And watch everything. Do nothing.
Do nothing.
Just do nothing. Just stand here and watch everything go down.
Shane Doolittle.
Do little? Okay, so I can't do nothing, but I have to do little.
Yes. Why don't you try to go fight stuff? It shouldn't be that
Oh,
strong.
that's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay.
They're really not that strong at all. I'm kind of decimating them, actually.
This is basically until you get to a certain point in the game, like until you get to 50, this is the type of shit we have to fight over and over and over and over again until you hit fucking 50.
Just gotta grind it out.
Basically.
Grind it.
And for those who don't know what grinding is where you basically do the same repetitive motion over and over and over again in an RPG. Yeah, repetitive motion.
Well, repetitive action.
Muscle memory kicks in, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like in WoW, dude. Oh my gosh.
Like, especially when I'm playing like almost any RPG, once you like look at the screen and you realize what the enemy is, you don't even realize that you're using the proper skills and everything else. You're just literally just
Yeah, pretty
and your
much.
muscle memory kicks in. You're just like, all right, whatever, same action over and over again, same movements.
All right, do little.
Do little.
Reminds me of that movie Brink, where he like messes up and then his sister's like, got some advice for you. Do better. He's like, really? Do better? That's all I have to do?
That was what I had to do.
Freaking Eric Von. I actually watched that movie the other day. It was on demand. And I was like, yo, I love this movie as a kid. Totally watching it.
Hello, what? The fuck is Brick Mansions?
It's a remake of District B13 with,
Oh, that's with the guy who died, right?
yeah. And it has the dude from District B13 in it, which made it even worse.
Wasn't he like the villain in that?
No. He played the same exact character in both movies.
Which was... Okay. Sure.
Like, it was a complete remake of District B13. And literally, the British guy played the same character in both movies. It was just Paul Walker was the American one. And it wasn't anywhere near as good as District B13. Have you seen the original? If you see the original, you'll know what I'm saying.
Mom wants to watch it. Paul Walker.
Yeah, right. I was never really a huge fan of Paul Walker. Not gonna lie. Like, other than like the Fast and Furious movies, none of his movies were actually any good. Dude, in the last Fast and Furious,
I didn't see it.
yeah, I went out and bought the box set for Kirsty. Dude, it was ridiculous. Like, they went so over the top. It was so unbelievable. Well, yeah, they're gonna have his brother in it. And they're gonna, like, CGI his face onto his brother.
Well, that's just, they have to do that to the rest of
Yeah. but like the last one, dude, like they were jumping from like skyscraper to skyscraper in cars. Yeah. Yeah. Like in Dubai. They were over in Dubai and they were stealing this car from this guy for, I forget exactly
We really
why.
need to set up a camera so you guys can see faces that I make when they say dumb shit.
Yeah, there was something in the car they needed. And they were literally like jumping from skyscraper to skyscraper in cars.
Get your mana.
And then Jason Statham's character should have died like 6 times. Like this guy was like, he was like the Terminator. Like he literally had
fucking mana. Stop running away.
Oh, sorry. He literally had an entire parking garage fall on him, and just like
walked away from it.
Dug his way out.
Why? What the?
Yeah, it was terrible, dude. I was so unhappy with it. It was like, it literally was like they were just trying to do as much craziness as they possibly could. And like they just, every movie they seem like they're bringing in more and more like stars, but all that does is take away from the main characters. Because when you have too many main characters, it's hard to follow who's what and what they're doing and what their background is and all that, you know. It becomes, the storyline becomes too cerebral.
Cerebral. What a great word for that.
Or convoluted. Either one would work.
But I'm just saying, like that was like a great word.
Yeah.
Good choice, sir. Good choice.
But yeah, I was very unhappy with it. Like I said, I bought the box set for Thirsty, and we sat and watched every single movie, and it even had Tokyo Drift, which was absolutely terrible. It doesn't make any sense because in Tokyo Drift, Han is killed by the Yakuza.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, in the 8th movie, yeah, but like, they even go back in the 8th movie and they show the same scene where he got killed, but all of a sudden now it's Jason Statham that killed him.
Yeah, he was trying to say because
they killed his brother. But if you watch Tokyo Drift, like Han was killed by the Yakuza, or the Triad, I don't remember which one, either the Yakuza or the Triad.
Somebody.
And then all of a sudden they just decide, oh no, that doesn't work anymore. We're going to change the storyline now.
What else is new?
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like when they... I mean, it all depends. Because, like, with the whole X-Men thing, the way that they did, like, Days of Future Past, like, that was really smart.
Yeah, that was brilliant, considering they fucked that all up.
Yeah, like, the first 3 movies were absolutely terrible, so they needed to, like, basically refresh it. And that's what they did.
Alright, forewarning to anybody who is watching or watches this in the future and stuff like that. This is the type of stuff we were talking about, like conversations, like nerdy conversations, movie conversations, stuff like that. This is what we would like in the channel in the long run. Like the combo channel we plan on doing at some given time when we get there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like the Tim and Eric show. Absolutely.
I couldn't watch that show.
Oh, dude, I love it. And then I love Check It Out with Steve Brule, John C. Reilly. Here, buddy. And now there's 2 more shows that are made by the same production company. Tim Heidecker is the producer on both of them. The one it's called Decker Unclassified. And it's like a really like dumb like detective show. And then the other one is like a late night talk show, but it's not really a late night talk show. Like it's, I don't know how to explain it. But I mean, I gotta say though, dude, like if you think about Adult Swim like 10, 15 years ago, yo, it was so terrible. Like think about all the weird shows that used to come on.
It still has a bunch of weird shows that come on. Like the Tim and Eric show.
Tim and Eric, yeah, the Squidbillies is kind of weird, but there's only like a small block of it now.
Oh, good, because before, you know, it was annoying to watch 3 hours worth of fucking Tim and Eric and all that other dumb shit.
It's basically an hour. It's like the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Check it out with Steve Brule. Squidbillies, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
See, Aqua Teen Hunger Force I like, though. It was stupid, but it was always short. Like, it was just like a 15-minute
yeah, well, they're all 15. They're all 15 minutes.
No, Tim and Eric used to be like almost full half hour.
No, it's only 15 now. Yeah, it's only 15 now. And like most of the time now, it's like Family Guy, American Dad, The Cleveland Show, Bob's Burgers, King of the Hill. Which, if you think about it, makes sense because like Adult Swim now is shows that we watched as we were growing up because we are now adults.
Yeah. I think that's some shit.
Yeah. I'll never truly be an adult.
I love that my towers down here are shooting up towards the top enemies, like it's gonna do something. Yes. Okay. I figured you would.
Don't get me wrong, like with the Tim and Eric show, there are some skits in there that I'm like, yo, this is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I thought you were turning like the volume down.
I guess it
did.
didn't.
It seem like super loud.
I don't know. Maybe it only seems loud to us.
Maybe, because it doesn't sound loud on there.
Like I almost don't hear it at all on that.
Yeah.
You can hear us clearly, so.
Oh, Andrew!
I hate that song.
Dude, I love that song. It has such a Celtic feel to it. No, that's not what I wanted.
Did you completely reboot him to be a tower character?
Yeah. Because his DPS is just terrible, so, like, why am I gonna even do that? Like, I'm just gonna work on getting his tower abilities up, and then I'll do, like, ability power, maybe. That was lovely.
Felt pretty good. I need to go eat something. Oh, it happens. Woohoo!
I dropped some mana there or whatever.
I don't get it.
And then I picked up more.
Where'd you drop it?
It was right over there with you. Wherever you were at, I don't remember.
It's standing right here.
I kind of just ran off. I think you might have already picked it up. I don't know. Ooh, legendary.
Oh damn, we're only on the 5th wave.
Yep.
I feel like we should be much better.
Yeah, maybe. Son of a bitch.
I don't know, I just thought of... Jump 12. I don't know, that song it just seems weird that that song is on like 105.7 X. But
well, it's like Celtic rock.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it just... I don't know, it's just... It was one of those things, like, we heard it all the time at work. It just didn't seem to fit with, like, everything else, and I know it was different for a reason. But it was...
Oh, I can't. I feel that way when, like, they play Imagine Dragons and stuff. Like, why is this on the X? This is pop.
Well, the X no longer says everything that rocks.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing going to more than radio stations.
No, you want to hear my opinion on the worst radio station?
FM 97?
No, I found worse.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Alice? You know Alice Cooper, right?
Yeah.
He has his own radio.
Like on satellite or something?
No, it's on regular.
Oh, wow.
And it's like every like Friday night or some shit. And oh my god, I've never been bored out of my fucking skull listening to the radio ever before. Like he thinks he's funny, but he's not. Like he's not even remotely close to funny. Like he's just sitting there, he's like trying to make all these like obscure jokes and
yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, the only partially beneficial thing is that he's actually playing songs that, like, you wouldn't normally hear on the radio.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like those off tracks that didn't make it mainstream.
Yeah.
But a lot of them he picks, like, the worst out of all of them.
Jeez.
So you're sitting there, he's like, yeah, he's like, this song's, like, awesome, and you're, like, listening to it, and you're like,
yeah,
no, this is why it didn't make it mainstream, is because this song is depressing, and he is so monotone when he talks. Like when he sings, he's fine.
Yeah.
When he talks, on the other hand, it's like a goddamn robot. Like somebody he's like ventriloquist. Somebody's like using him as a puppet.
That's hilarious.
Like I love listening to Alice Cooper, but it's one of those things like, dude, stop talking. He would be better if he sung everything he said while he was on the radio.
Yeah, he's like a born-again Christian now.
Really?
Well, he was before. His dad's actually a really big pastor. And he was a Christian, and he kind of left the faith. And then recently went back to it.
Like
you would never expect that.
No, but that's why I was like, what?
It's like Brian Welsh from Korn. You know, he's back in Korn now. But he did it like his own. He did his own band that sounded exactly like Korn, but they were like a Christian band.
So there no cursing or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good shit.
Yeah, it was really crazy too. Like he went and got baptized in the Jordan River, which is where Jesus was baptized, and like all these Korn fans like converted to Christianity because of it. There was like 150,000 people that like became Christian because Head from Korn became a Christian. I'm just like, how ridiculous is that?
I can't express my disappointment, but at the same point, I mean, to each their own.
But it's not their own.
No.
That's the problem. They're doing it because Brian Welsh did it.
What a what a switch over. They have Korn on the cob for like.
Talking about Korn the band. Let's go buy some Korn on the cob.
Yeah.
I just had Korn on the cob the other day. It's so good. It's stuck in your teeth, but still good.
Alright, ready when you are. Yeah, not my fucking problem. I'm just gonna avoid talking about prior jobs.
Yeah, right.
That sounds super. Let's go
Sounds
get some
lovely.
immediately.
Lovely. So lovely.
Oh, come on. As soon as I walk away, the dick fucks up. Has anybody ever got a message from somebody where you just kind of look at it and you don't even know if you want to respond because it just seems like pure stupidity?
All the time.
Boneless chicken thighs?
You never seen the boneless chicken thigh? They like butterfly. Chicken thighs are great. They're like the most tender part of the chicken. Hey, I got a cop there.
We're on the final wave.
The colossal shrimp.
Colossal shrimp. That's such an oxymoron.
The valid point. Oh, I guess I'm getting tired, shit.
Yeah, I feel you, brother.
I guess after this one we'll call it quits for now. I'm gonna take a colossal poop.
Is there any time that you take a poop that is not colossal?
No, because I don't rip my butthole like you did earlier.
Yeah, that wasn't pleasant.
I couldn't imagine.
Those are the worst poops.
No, the worst poops are the ones where you're sitting there, you know it's sitting there, so you start to push a little bit.
And it won't come out.
And it won't come out, so you push just a little bit harder.
And it hurts.
And it doesn't hurt. It immediately, like, starts to come out,
And
but then it just
back in.
stops. No, it just stops. It's like it clogged the fucking hole. So then you're forced to push it the rest of the way through. You do not have a choice. It is the whole lot of...
Hold on to something, bite your lip, and give it hell.
You're giving it more than hell at that point. Yeah, but you also gotta think though, when something like that happens, the best is when that happens and when you're done and it was a fucking ninja poop where you really don't have to use a whole lot of toilet paper to wipe your ass.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I hate that. It's so funny.
How can you hate that?
Well,
That's
no,
like the best.
But it just doesn't make any damn
Ninja
sense.
Poops are ones that you don't even see in the toilet.
Alright, I'm gonna say ninja shit stains.
Ninja shit stain.
Where you just like, you wipe and you're like, oh, there's like nothing there. Sweet. The only other thing no, but the worst ones are when you have to do all that extra work to get the fucker out, and then it takes like a million fucking sheets of toilet paper to clean your ass.
Well, dude, for me, since I'm so hairy, it's literally like, you know, peanut butter in a shag carpet.
Peanut butter in a shag carpet. I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Like I got my furry G-string and all that, but damn, that just does not sound appealing in the slightest.
No.
It's like peanut butter in a shag carpet.
Yeah,
Oh my god, the descriptive words in that one just...
I don't even know where that came from.
It doesn't matter, that was beautiful. Like, I don't think... Like, the thought pattern that would go with that is just insane. We got Shane snorting again. No, the only time that descriptive words have worked way too well in my favor was, what was that, like a week ago where you put on that new outfit on Beta and she shit herself and like immediately destroyed it?
I know!
Yeah, she had like the... She literally embedded shit into it. Embedded. Through a diaper.
That's...
Embedded shit into a onesie.
Oh, geez.
Like she created a onesie poo diaper type fucking situation. Something that.
That's when she was a week old.
Oh, when we went to fucking Justin and Yoli's and she fucking shit out her diaper like randomly. We were at like a game night.
Friendsgiving.
Oh, Friendsgiving. That's right. We were at Friendsgiving.
Wait, what exactly is Friendsgiving?
Like a Thanksgiving, but a bunch of friends together.
Why wasn't I invited to this?
You were in Harrisburg.
Oh, that would make sense. Feel all left out. Gonna cry now.
Oh. But no, we sit there and we were there and we were having a good time and all of a sudden it was just like, what the hell's that smell? So I like pick up Beta and at first I was like, okay, I'll just change your diaper. And I laid her down and it was like down the leg of the fucking thing and everything else and I was like, holy crap, baby girl, you don't eat that much. Oh, the other what was that, last night? Was that last night where she got shit on your hand?
Oh.
That was yesterday.
No.
Whoa, I got up here so easy this time. And it just like kicked me off. Why do you gotta be so mean? Whoa, what?
Oh, you heard when the shit on the hand thing happened, it was, baby! Baby!
Oh yeah, I was here for that one.
It wasn't yesterday though.
Wasn't earlier today. Okay, so Monday night?
I don't remember.
It's probably Monday night.
I mean, shit, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast 2 days ago.
Yeah, because that was when I came home. It was probably like an hour or so after I came home. It was one of those things like, oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that was when the power went out at work.
Can't remember what I had for breakfast 2 days ago. I'm just forewarning, we've gotten to this point where we're so tired that we're literally, once we stop talking, we're literally listening to our conversation again, and that's where we're picking up. like we listen to the conversation, just completely stop talking, listen to the conversation we've already had, and then continue. That's why you get these huge like gaps of nothingness. Well, they're not huge. I mean, we're literally only like maybe like a couple minutes behind.
I can finally use it.
Which I'm doing now, and it's too funny to like this video only becomes that much more entertaining to me personally when I can listen to the conversation we're having and know that it's not echoing through the thing, but allows me to continue whatever thought pattern I was having 5 seconds ago. Because you know both of us like ADD out, and we go on like random tangents, but when we shut the fuck up and we listen to the conversation, we're like, oh yeah, that. It helps keep us on track, which, I mean,
that happened.
I go off track a lot. Like a lot.
A lot. I like you a lot. A lot.
I like you a lot. Hey, Jenny, can...
Really?
You got another power cat. Hey, look, overwhelming power,
Yeah,
another
25,000
25,000 gold.
Yeah, 25,000.
Oh, another 15,000. Oh, because you got because you're wearing all mythical stuff, and because the one below it is all powerful stuff.
Yeah.
So you got both of them at the same time.
Ooh. Hey, we got a comment.
Ooh. I make very short videos chopping random objects. Yes, a chop.
What?
Chopping guy. There's one.
I'm confused.
I like to randomly out of the blue karate chop my wife, and then we basically battle it out throughout the day randomly, where we'll just walk by each other and just be like, karate chop!
I don't understand what I did here, but I totally screwed up all of my character's stats.
I have no clue, but it was...
Like, he has nothing on his defense tower. Like, what am I doing here?
Thank you, Chopper Guy, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
For watching and for commenting. It's always great. If you have any comments on what we should pretend to chop while we're playing Dungeon Defenders, let me know. Because best case scenario when it comes to chopping, I could probably use
no, I don't want to do that either.
I could use my like Squire and just like start chopping things with like swords and shit. Because that's all Squire does. He's kind of useless beyond that. You can tell I'm tired as shit when I can't even remember what a sword is.
With that thing with the metal.
That thing with the pointy edge, it hurts. If you run your hand across it, it slices things.
Unless it's dull.
That would hurt even more though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Depends on how dull it is. Like if it's just dull enough that when you swing it, it cuts something.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fuck things up real bad. Matter of fact, I've cut myself many a times on Tommy's swords.
Really?
Yeah. Because they'll like hide him in really fucking stupid places. Like the one he had under his bed, I went to help him lift the bed, and I fucking sliced my fingers.
Oh shit.
I was so pissed. Because we were literally just moving it, like, 3 feet over.
Yeah.
And I helped pick up the mattress, and when I went to pick up the mattress, it just kind of like it didn't cut deep, but it was just like, it caught all my fingers.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like, I had to wrap my hand up and shit, because it was bleeding all over the place and stuff.
That's freaking terrible.
It was ridiculous.
That was like when my parents got a set of Cutco knives. They bought them from Travis when he was selling them. And I went over the one day. This was when I was still living in Harrisburg. I went over the one day and I was like cooking something for him or something. And I'm like, oh, are these actually really sharp? I was like, just like sliced the shit out of my finger. Oh, I should probably switch to my monk. Wow. Wow.
Nope.
Another mad catter. Your dragon's a whore.
Yeah, it's a whore. It's a whore dragon. Yes, Wise has more on sale this week. I'm glad you asked me if I was listening. Because usually I'm not, and you know that. Yeah.
That's his superpower. He can look you right in the face and not listen to a damn thing you're saying.
I wouldn't really call it a superpower, but...
I fucking hate when I'm on the phone with my mom. You're trying to talk to her and she's too into whatever the fuck she's doing.
Oh yeah, that shit is so annoying. My sister's like that all the time. Whoa. Oh, you totally like made me really happy for a second. Thank you, asshole.
It's like, holy crap, I'm doing 20,000
like,
DPS.
When did this happen? Freaking jerk.
You thought your pet all of a sudden just started owning the fuck out of that thing.
Ooh. Doing 8,000 now. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Very late though. It was just kind of like an accent.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like go overboard. It was just I wanted the taste in there. Alright, I guess we'll end this here before we sink any further into madness.
Well, we're already mad.
Yeah, it's a valid point. Kind of insane.
I mean, I know I'm a psychopath.
I'm a closet psychopath. I mean, if we decide to do another one, maybe we'll be back in a couple minutes. If not, then whenever we get around to doing a bunch more. I guarantee this is probably going to continue until we just get bored doing it. And then we'll find something else to, you know, play video games on, and just basically keep doing that over and over again until we get bored with whatever the situation is.
Word to your mother.
And the conversations will always continue to be more and more progressively odd. Yeah, well, you could do that, and I'm just gonna... I hate that they don't explode.
Yeah.
We were gonna end this and then just completely AD'd it out with like throwing random crap down. Alright, I'm gonna end this before I, you know, get any more retarded
Stupid.
with... Well, I don't mind getting stupid in another video, but we've already made this video plenty long.
Yeah, that's true.
So... Alright. This is Borticel Capcorn and Keltiv.
That other guy.
Yeah, that other guy. The other guy that's been running around as a monk. Didn't do much in this mission, other than punch the hell out of a few things.
That's what I do.
That's what he do.
I do it in real life, too.
Yeah, he does. Alright. Deuces.
Deuces.